Yo, what's going on? What's happening? I want to show y'all something real quick. Hold on, bear with me. I gotta walk down here to show it to you all. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, but I want to show this to you. Hold on. All right, we're right there. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. It's going all the way up that tree. Look. Hold on. Hold on. Now I'm leading to something. Just bear with me. I just want you to pay attention to these ants. Look at the work that they're putting in. Look at the unity that they're practicing. Look at that. Hold on, let's fast forward a little bit, go all the way up the line. Nobody's complaining. Well, of course, you know, they don't speak English and nothing like that, you know, but they're working. They do this every morning, every morning. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's gossiping. Nobody had time for that. They working. They working for their community. Hold on, let's go all the way down here. Look at that. Working. Hold on, let's jump all the way to the line. All the way over here. I don't even know how far they're going. Hold on. Look at this, man. If only black people could work together like this. Look at that. Look at this, man. Look at this. Hold on, I'm gonna get to what appears to be the end, but I don't even know. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. It's going all the way up. Now let me show you where they're coming from. What tree they're coming from. All the way up there. All the way up there. All the way down here. This is crazy. Let's get to this video, man. Yo, what's going on? What's happening? I really think that this was a much needed video to be made. You know, ever since I moved out of America, I received a lot of positive comments in the videos that I've done since I've been here, you know. And it's sad to say, you know, some people will say, you know, hey man, why are you paying attention to the negative comments? You know, there are a lot of positive comments where people have said, you know, that they're happy that you left America and now you're on to a new journey. Why pay attention to the negative comments? Because the negative comments have energy just like the positive comments. And the negative comments shows that there are people that just don't like to be happy and they don't want to see anyone else happy. And I'm ashamed and embarrassed to say that these folks that are making these negative comments, that are upset or mad that I moved out of America, look just like me. They're not white folks. They're not non-blacks. They're black people that have made these negative comments. I know, because I know how my people talk. And that's a shame. It's a shame that we're in 2025, we're still not united. And we never will be. That if anything, you should be proud that I took a leap of faith. I believed in myself. And my family believed in me. They believed in a vision that I had for all of us to move out of America in order to not move to a specific... See, I don't look at things the way that you all look at things. Like, I give you an example. I don't say, I want to move back to Africa, or I want to move to Jamaica or Mexico. I don't say that. No, I say that I want to move to Mother Nature. See, in America, that's corporate land. It's the land of the asphalt jungle. Whereas outside of America is where you truly get to live and flourish. So I don't identify with human beings naming different parts of land a name. Nah, guess what? This whole planet is my fucking home. And who is gonna tell me that I don't belong anywhere on this fucking planet, Earth, that we call Earth, that humans call Earth? Not when you didn't participate in creating the ocean, creating trees. All of this shit here was here before humans existed, and they will be here, and it will be here after. That's where I'm at with it. Yeah, true indeed. I got to play the little kitty politics that human beings create for other human beings by going through the whole process of getting a passport and going through customs and all the rest of that shit. But at the end of the day, Mother Earth, Mother Nature is for everyone. If who are you to put borders, perimeters around places that I can't go? Why do I need permission to go to any type of land that exists on this planet when you didn't even create this planet? I don't give a fuck what race you are. So anywhere I lay my head at is home. I don't give a fuck if it's Russia. I don't give a fuck if it's Africa. Erroneously called Russia, Africa, Mexico, Peru, Argentina, and the list goes on. This is my home that humans call the earth. And black people are mad and upset that I just moved to another room, to another portion of what we call this planet. I don't get it. But then again, I do, because I have family members that have lived all their lives in one spot. They'll never get to see this shit unless it's on a movie. And they can't fathom in their minds. I got family members and friends that think that way. They can't fathom in their minds that they can possibly live like this. You see, I was brave enough to take that leap of faith and belief in myself as well as my family. And don't get upset that you don't have that same type of faith and belief in you. That's the problem. That someone did something out of the ordinary, and now you can't make any excuses. I moved here with kids, plural. I moved here with a whole family. Now you can't go to work. You can't go to the cookouts and to the to the clubs and the parties and talk about how you want to move and all of your what is it? I'm having a brain fart. All of your goals. Without saying in your mind, you know what? Damn, man, I'm full of shit. Sky's not the limit. All things are possible. And you can't get upset for someone that basically used his own mind to get out of his own situation that he was in, as well as his family in America. I ain't asked y'all for shit. I don't even know why these people talking about some, not only black people are knocking me for moving out, but they're delusional as well. The comments are diabolical, as well as savage. Like y'all are just making up shit. Well, you know, I know them YouTube checks was YouTube don't pay me like that. You want to make all these excuses on why. I'm more than sure you're going to throw in the tax season too. Well, you know, I hear this shit. Well, you know, them donations. Don't nobody donate to me like that. Real talk. You just don't want to admit, first of all, you don't know me. And then the second thing is you just don't want to admit that I got here because of me, no one else. And even if, let's just say for the sake of the conversation, I got donations, I got my taxes back, what else? What else could you imagine that I got help in? Receiving money. No matter what it is, no matter what I had to do to get here, I'm here. That's what makes a difference. That's what really matters. Straight up. Because if you were here with me, I wouldn't question how you got here. I would just welcome you and say, yo, man, I'm glad you made it here. And that's real shit. I just don't get it, and I don't understand black people. Or should I say, niggas? That's the way I should put it. People should be definitely happy for me. And this should inspire and motivate you to do whatever you want to do, set out to do in life. Maybe it's not moving out of the country. Maybe it's not moving out of the United States of America spelled with 3 Ks. Maybe it's finding a better job. Maybe your goals and achievements are not moving out of the United States. Maybe it's getting married this year. Maybe it's buying a more affordable and reliable car. Maybe it's, I don't know, learning how to swim because you don't know how to swim, taking up swimming lessons. But me being here shouldn't get you upset or make you mad. You know, I hear this shit. Oh, he'll be back. The backdrop. Oh, this is another one. This, like I said, man, black people are delusional. They think this backdrop is fake. That is a green screen. Why would I go that far? Why would I go that distance to appear that I'm somewhere that I'm not? It don't make sense. I've been, check it. We could go down the timeline. I was doing videos in my closet. From my closet, I went to the car, my car. From my car, I went to my bedroom. Why would I just automatically just put up a green screen and say, oh yeah, I'm in this place. You know, I'm in such and such and such. That shit don't make sense. But I know what you want me to do. You want me to show and prove to you all where I'm at. And another thing too is, I think some of the comments that are negative People just want attention. They just want me to respond. Straight up. People love, in specific, black people love to see another person unhappy. Because as the saying goes, what? Misery loves company. And I'm not going to keep you company. This will probably be the last video that I do addressing the negativity, but I had to do it. Because this is what hinders and stops progression, productivity in the black community. I showed you all these ants. They do this shit every morning and early in the morning and then right before it gets dark. And it's not just them. It's not just them. There are tons of ants that's doing that all around here. Busy at work. You know, when you want to see the monkeys, the iguanas, and all of these animals, they up early in the morning looking for food. They're working. Real shit. And it's crazy that how they call this the wildlife. But for what I see, there's divine order. There's no fighting. I mean, you might see a little bickering here and there between the animals. But there's really, technically, there's no fighting. There's no bickering. Everyone is doing what they're supposed to do and being who and what they're supposed to be. I don't see an ant trying to be a motherfucking dog or frog. If you get what I'm saying. I never saw a monkey wanting to chop off his body parts to be something other than what he is or she is. Well, you know, I'm going to cut off my tail because today I think I'm a human. They're keeping this away from us. And you don't realize that. You know, no, seriously, this is my word. See, I'm from the outside now, so I could tell you this factually. You know, these countries outside of the United States, they're warning people that travel to the United States from other countries. Ain't that funny? It used to be the other way around. That people from the United States that come to visit other countries were warned that it may be, you know, certain countries, it may be dangerous to visit. Now, these countries outside of America are saying, if you want to travel to the United States, take precautions. Because it may be dangerous right about now. This is governments that are in other countries that's telling their citizens pretty much indirectly not to visit the United States at this point in time. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. The shit that's going on in the United States is ridiculous. And Pretty Ricky sent me a beautiful message. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you for it, Pretty Ricky, man. It's nothing like that brotherly love. I could feel his pat on my back saying, yo, man, I'm proud of you. And sooner than later, I'm going to be down there with you. It may not be in the same area, but I'm going to be around the corner. But Pretty Ricky said, yo, man, don't even pay what's going on in the United States any attention. And it's like, yeah, I get it. But, you know, at the same time, I'm somewhat tied to it. You know, I still got family members that I left. I'm talking about my immediate family I took with me, but you know, my grandmother, my aunts, cousins, etc. You know what I'm saying? Father, mother, etc. Sister, you know, it's still there. And then another thing too is I still get, even though it's expensive, I still get some of my food from America. You know, my grains, because they have certain laws that you know you can't bring flour. Because we bought our food here. See, I was smart. I bought my food with me. So, you know, grains such as quinoa, wild rice, black rice, certain things that I can't get here, But even if I could get here, it would be double, if not triple the price. So I got to pay attention to what's going on in America when they say the tariffs are official. So that means that I got to pay regular price for my grains and stuff that I can't get here, you know what I'm saying, and where I'm at, because I would have to pay quadruple the amount, or they may not have it. Then I got to pay whatever the price is going to be as far as dealing with tariffs. Then I got to pay shipping to get it here. But worst kind of worse, you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to let the quinoa and all the rest of that shit go. Matter of fact, to be real with you, most of my food is imported from other countries to the United States. So what I would have to just find the plug. That's real shit. And do away with the middleman, which is the United States. Because quinoa is not grown in the United States. It's grown in Peru and Bolivia. And that's, Central South America. As an example. I would just have to find a plug. And go to wherever my food is. Do you understand this? Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't allow politics to judge over me anymore. I live a simple life. I'm not endorsing or sponsoring anyone. That's the reason why you see me, I ain't got no shirt on. I'm not wearing anyone else's name on my chest. I remember back in the days, you know what I'm saying, it was cool in the 90s, you know what I'm saying, you wear Ralph Lauren and all the rest of that shit. Oh, let me get the Ralph Lauren too. Ralph Lauren and big ass polo all over, the name polo all over your shirt and on your back and all of that shit. That's free advertisement for the company. That's free advertisement for Ralph Lauren. And lo and behold, all of his clothing, his whole clothing line was inspired by a black man. I'm just not figuring that out. I just now found that out. That all the polo and Ralph Lauren, all of that fly shit, excuse me, let me take it back. All that shit that black people made look fly, because a black person could wear some shit and it look fly, but that same outfit could be put on a non-black and it look like shit. All that shit that we made fly was taken from a black man. Do your research, you'll find them. But yeah, man, we had so much potential. We were, and in certain areas right now are great. You know what I'm saying? But we're not working in unison. We're not working together. How can a bunch of ants beat our ass? I call what I showed you earlier in this video, determination. And let me tell you something about these ants. They're resilient. If I step on one of them, all of them gonna attack me. If I pour hot water on the line and it kills off a few, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna keep on coming. This should be the same thing for black people. No matter what they throw at us. Racism, systemic racism, mass incarceration, Jim Crow, crack epidemic, the weaponization of hip hop. Doesn't make a difference what they throw at us. We should be resilient. We should stand together. But it's sad that I think it's too late. I really do. And that nowadays, as I showed you in the video, the earlier part of this video, you had a trail of ants determined to get to their destination, to build this village. Or pretty much, I assume the queen ant is somewhere near. It's a shame that trail, a journey, we have to take on an individual level, as individuals. not as a collective, not as how those ants were working together in unison. Because it can't work. It can't work nowadays. Motherfuckers, if you get black people to try to do what the ants, what I just showed you the ants were doing, you'll have black people complaining. You'll have black people motherfucking talking about some, when we gonna get a day off? Or you have black people talking about some, hey man, I need a drink, I need a blunt. You have black people talking about some, yo man, my motherfucking phone, my phone battery died. Niggas talking on the phone, motherfuckers want to play PS5, and niggas want to motherfucking watch basketball games, niggas want to be basketball players. You got all of this shit. Don't you understand that everything that I just named is there to what? Distract us. That's the main purpose. That's the main reason why there are things that are set up and specific for black people. But overall, for people in general, it's there to distract us from our greatness. It's there to distract us from community building. It's there to distract us from building great pyramids and achieving great things that we've done in the past. Because people want to argue about, well, black people weren't the Egyptians. They didn't build those pyramids. But right down the street, you got Nubia, or Kush, the Kush Empire. You got pyramids that are in Sudan. You got the walls of Benin. I don't know, I forgot how to pronounce it. So Timbuktu. You have other great empires that were in Africa that black people, there's no denying it, that built those empires. You can't deny our greatness. You can't. And you ain't gonna have Egypt. You could pretend. You got a whole lot of pretenders. I don't identify, or neither does the real black people identify that shit as being Egypt. Or Egyptos. We call it Kemet. And those people that existed there were the Kemetians, not the Egyptians. So, I hope that I inspired you all when I took a leap of faith and believed in myself. And my family believed in me. I want you to kiss your wife, kiss your husband, and your children, and y'all come together and create magic, no matter what it may be, so that you can inspire other families. And that's how we got to do things now. Other than that, I'm going to continue making these videos until I retire. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, like, to be real with you, I thought about that, man. Like, people work 20, 30 plus years of their life and then they retire. Well, what about content creators and YouTubers? Like, when do we get the opportunity to retire? Well, I know. When I know time is up. When I realize that, you know what? It's really time to live life in the real world and not the virtual one. Other than that,